All right, guys, we are on week 1 for our kickboxing and our advanced curriculum. We're going to switch to our boxing curriculum now. So on our boxing stance, a little bit different than some of the stances we've been playing with lately. I'm going to put my front toe, my front knee, and my nose all in the same lines. It's a very front-loaded stance. Some of my stances I like to lean backwards. Some of my stances I'm tanked up, I'm square. My boxing stance, most of my weight's on my front legs. This way my head's constantly moving. So let's go do a classic boxing stance. Hands up, elbows down. I like to look right over the tops of my gloves. So his eyebrows are exposed, but not his cheeks. Put your front foot a little more in front. Very good. Bend that knee a little bit more. Perfect. We're going to go over our basic 10 boxing combos. Striker, once you get close where you take up the whole frame. Okay, why don't you go southpaw? Striker will be southpaw, so if your left hand is in front, for most of you, that'll be your orthodox. Combo 1 is the jab. 1. Just pop it out there nice and fast. Combo 2 is the jab cross. 2. 3 is the jab cross. Rotate your body, hook. 3. Beautiful. 4. That's a jab cross, hook cross. One time slow. Jab, cross, hook, cross. Perfect. Notice he brings his hands back every time. Combo 5 is a jab, cross, hook, uppercut. Notice when he throws the uppercut, a slight level change as he bends his knees and he rotates his body for power. One more time. 5. Beautiful. 5. 6 is one of my favorites. 6 is a double hook with your front hand. So it's jab, cross, hook, hook, cross. If you're right-handed, that'll be left, right, left, left, right. Striker's standing like he's left-handed, so he's going to do it backwards. 6. Jab, cross, hook, hook, cross. Notice how he winds up and throws the hook twice. He's not just touching. 6. Beautiful. 7 is a jab cross, hook uppercut, hook cross. Go. 7. Think of 7 as number 5 plus a hook and a cross. 7. Perfect. 8 is one of my favorites. The only one that starts with the backhand. If you have the guy pinned up in the ropes, this is a great one. 8 is a body hook with the backhand. Body hook, body hook, body hook, cross. The idea of number 8, go and face me, son. There we go. He throws 4 hard hooks to my body, gets my defense to come down, then throws a straight right over the top. One more time towards the camera, southpaw, and 8. Body, 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 face. Only one that starts with your backhand. 8. Very good. 9 is a jab, cross, jab. The guy retreats. You throw a Superman punch. So jab, cross, jab, fake a kick, Superman punch. 9. Beautiful. 10's a great one to practice movement, angles, and a long, strung together combo. 10 is jab, cross, slip, cross, hook, uppercut, hook, cross, slip, cross. One more time. 10. Jab, cross, slip, cross, hook, up, hook, cross, slip, cross. Full speed. 10. Very good. Whatever number you're on right now, just try to add one more. If you can only do 1 through 4, try to get 1 through 5 this week. If you're on number 7, see if you can get 1 through 8. Don't try to learn all 10 at the same time. Just keep adding 1. Let's try it on the mitts now. We'll go orthodox. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Beautiful. Very good. Very good. What we're learning is we're going to switch topics a little bit, and we're going to talk about the 4 R's to make your striking better. The first one is range. You either need to switch your range to find the optimal range for your technique, or you might switch your technique. So let's get back in stance. Hands up. How hard can you throw a jab right now?
Very hard.
Not very hard. How hard can you throw a jab right now?
Pretty hard.
Beautiful. How hard can you throw that cross? Barely touches it. How hard is your cross right now? Beautiful. Without taking a step, you're gonna have to lean, throw your cross now. How's that feel?
Stretched and open.
Stretched and open. Very good. So maintaining the proper range for your techniques is crucial. So one reason I like to work the mitts or a punching bag, you can figure out your range. On your straight punches, your perfect range is about 80 to 90% of your punch locked out. That way you still have a little bit of energy to give, but you're not off balance. If you punch him at 10% locked out, you have no power. That punch is smothered. So for striker, with how long his arms are, and this frame, this is about the perfect range for his jab. Since he's gonna rotate his body, his cross is just a little bit longer. But we start going outside of that range, if he doesn't take a step, he's gonna have to lean. And then he's gonna be vulnerable when he leans. So the first R to consider is range. Are you picking the right technique for the range? Or maybe instead of switching to a different technique, you change the range, but make sure you're using the right technique at the range you're at. The next thing to really maximize your power is rotation. Two things that make punching power: how much weight you can put behind a technique, mass, and how fast that technique's going, acceleration. So one way you can really up the mass is by adding more body parts to the equation. If I just punch you with just my arm, I'm only hitting you with the weight of my arm. So even if my hand's going fast, there's not a whole lot of power. But if I rotate, I now engage my shoulder, I engage my pec. So watch striker, when he throws his right cross, his right shoulder's gonna come to the front. So right now his left shoulder's in the front. When he throws that cross, he's gonna rotate and do it again. Cross. Perfect. Try that with no rotation. Cross. Go ahead and throw it hard, but no rotation. How much weaker does that feel?
A lot weaker.
A lot weaker. It's an arm punch. So for maximum power, he needs to rotate. So the second R of effective striking is rotation. Anytime you can add rotation, whether it's a punch or a kick, when you rotate your body, you engage more muscles mean a stronger punch. So the first R is range. Find the proper range. This is no good, so you would either retreat or you can switch to a different technique. The second R is rotation. Boom! Rotate your body. Sometimes instead of thinking of rotating your right arm, think of rotating your left arm backwards. Go ahead, rotate. Bam! Beautiful. Third R, always recoil or retract. One thing a lot of guys do, they punch and they stick their hand out there too long and they get hit back. Or even worse, they punch and they pull their arm back in an egg shape. So give me a jab. Give me a jab. This time I want you to bounce off. Pop! Pop! Two things happen when you retract. One, you can fire it again. So I'm here. Pop! 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 I can throw multiple techniques if I always reload it, recoil it, or retract it. The other thing it does, it actually makes the punch snappier. It makes it harder. If I punch and linger, it kind of turns into a push. When I pop, 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 it hurts, it stings, it creates an impulse which actually damages him more. So if you want to hit harder, one thing you can do is focus on how fast you pull your hand back. Jab, jab cross hook. Beautiful. And the last thing, you always want to reset. Reset means if we take a picture at the end of your combo, are you back in a stance? I never, boom! I'm not gonna throw a kick and plop it. I always wanna come back home. So today, we're always gonna come back to the same stance. Sometimes at the end of a combo, we'll purposely switch to southpaw. Today, we're gonna focus on always coming back home. So we're gonna throw a few techniques that are gonna force you out of stance. I always want you to come right back to this exact same stance you're in. 2. Arm came back, foot came back. Head kick. See how his foot came right back? Head kick. His foot came right back. Side kick. Very good. And then reload. Very good. Knee. Very good. Do some techniques from last month. Elbow jab. He's right back to stance. Elbow cross. Very good. Superman elbow. Very good. Wheel kick. And then where do you go? Right back to stance. Don't plop it and drop it. Always reset. So we have maximum range, we have maximum rotation, always recoil, and then anytime your stance is out of position, always reset your stance. Final one we're going to focus on for the strikes today is the fadeaway round kick. This one's really cool. I'm in my boxing stance. I'm nice and close to striker. I'm pounding on him. When I do this, it looks like I'm running away. So I'm in close, front-loaded boxing stance. I'm going to shift all my weight to my right foot. As I shift, I'm gonna let my round kick hit him on the way out. So watch striker, he's gonna lean forward. When in this stance, of course, I'm either worried about his hands or maybe his back leg. I'm not at all worried about his front leg because all his weight's on it. When he's ready, he's gonna slip backwards and shift all his weight. Yeah, that was perfect. He's gonna throw a hard lead leg round kick. So come in real close, boxing. Yeah, even harder. Lean in, lean out. Very good. One time, lean in, lean out. Excellent. Lean in, lean out. Let's do combo 3, pop, pop, pop. Lean on me a little bit, like a little shoulder bump. and then fade away. Combo 3, get nice and close, fade. Nice, getting closer. Combo 8, fade. Very good. This time just shoulder pressure me a little bit. Boom, to your fade. So get a little closer so you stay in frame. Shoulder pressure and fade. Nice. Combo 3, combo 3. Always retract, combo 3. Very good, shoulder pressure, bully me a little bit, shoulder pressure, fade. Beautiful, the fadeaway round kick. When you're in close, almost clinch range, either you push him or he pushes you, bam! Fadeaway round kick, very powerful, very sneaky. All right, that's all the new strikes for this week. We'll see you on the mat.